In this tutorial, let us understand about the important aspect of fact tables and dimension tables. Let us understand what are fact tables, that is the data table, and let us understand what are the dimension tables, that is also called as lookup tables. Okay, so let's get started.
So, in data modeling, there are two aspects very important to understand. They are fact tables and dimension tables. Like here, if you see, I'll just zoom it out a little bit. Like if you see, we have our product here. The data is relevant to the cycle kind of a scenario. All right. So sales is very important, becomes the central part. Okay. And then we have the sales is our main transaction data. All right. And here we have customer table, we have product master table, we have calendar, we have territories. So these are the master table. So here are two important aspects you got to understand. Okay, in order to understand the relationship linking between them. Here we are talking about two aspects. That is, one is fact tables. Okay, fact tables contain observational, transactional, or event data values like sales order. Okay, product count, prices, and transactional quantity. How many ordered? Okay, what is the sales amount and all. So this is purely your transactional record. So that it is called as your fact tables. Okay, or in there's other terminology. It is called the data table. Okay, so, and fact tables can contain several repeated values. For example, one product can appear multiple times. Okay, in a sales transaction cycle for different customers. You can have many products a customer can buy on a different date. Okay, so these values can be aggregated based into a visuals. Okay, the second, this is one type where it's a fact table. Here it is showing transaction. The second, also it is return. Okay, on a given day there can be multiple products return. Okay, try to understand this, friends, because here it involves one to many relationships. So that understanding of fact and fact table and the dimension lookup table is very important. So it has sales tables and return tables will have multiple transactions. On a day, there can be many products which can be a kind of a return research from the customer, or there can be many items in the sales where a customer buys on a different date a different product. Okay, so it has many transactions from one customer or many other customers. All right. So these are transactional tables, which is called fact tables, which will be your actual transactional data. All right. So second aspect is about the dimension, the lookup table. Okay. What is lookup table and what is the dimension table? Dimension tables contain the details about the data. Okay. Okay, about the products, locations, customers. Okay, or individual customer or individual territory. Okay, so here it contains the details about the data in fact tables. It can be products, locations, employees, customers, and order types. Okay, these tables are connected to the fact table through key columns. What are these key columns? Customer key. Okay, and here we have customer master table. Okay, every detail about the customer. I'll give you another example in another context. For example, our HR database. Okay, we have our employee code, our employee name, our joining date. So that is our master data. That will become our master data as employee master in our HR database. Second, take an example of fact. Let's take an example of our leave record. Okay, every employee takes leave on different dates, and on number of days are dependent on their leave application. So every employee has many transactions. So in HR context, employee code will become your dimension table. Okay, and your leave records will become your fact tables. Right. This is just an context I gave to understand lookup and fact table concept. So Next, dimension tables are used to filter and group the data. That's very important. You'll see when we run through the visualization also in the next session. But all these, based on this, we can filter based on customer name, we can based on calendar year, we can filter based on month in a combination of year and month. Okay. So all this, meaning to say all these lookup table or a dimension table are used to filter and group the data in the fact tables. All right. Dimension tables, by contrast, contain unique values. Okay, it will be definitely always be a unique value. Okay, for instance, one row each in each product table and one row in each customer table. Okay, so your one customer will be always unique. Your one product will be always be unique. So that is why it in your dimension table it will be always a unique record for your product and customer table that will be linked to your transaction table. All right.